In recent times, our world has become centered on technology and the internet. Websites like Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and YouTube thrive in their amounts of users. But imagine these pivotal sites having parts censored, deleted, or worse, the entire website being taken from the face of the internet permanently. This threat stems from a bill proposed in 2011 called the Preventing Real Online Threats to Economic Creativity and Theft of Intellectual Property Act of 2011, or the Protect IP Act. Basically, the purpose is to prevent online threats to economic creativity and theft of intellectual property. However, the act protects copyrighted material in a way that may seriously violate free speech. The most basic evidence of this can be found in the bill itself. The term internet site dedicated to infringing activities means an internet site that engages in reproduction, distribution, or public performance of copyrighted works in complete or substantially complete form. This broadens violations to even covers of songs on YouTube. It also says that if the Attorney General or copyright holder was not able to find the owner of the site, then the bill can skip action against the person in violation and start to attack the website itself. These findings are not simply the ramblings of overzealous internet users. Big websites such as Google, Tumblr, and Flickr participated in a large protest hosted by a site called Sopastrike.com. They blacked out their site on January 18th in protest of the bill. And even though Facebook did not directly participate, users uploaded images of what the site would look like if censored. They found victory and were able to shelve the bill, and it shows the level of free speech that was in danger.
Do you have a Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, or Tumblr account?
Facebook.
Okay. How long have you had it?
Years. I think like 7 years.
So, a while.
Yeah.
Do you ever post lyrics or cover songs on it?
No.
Okay. How would you feel if that website banned you because you posted your lyrics or cover songs?
Disappointed.
Okay. Have you heard of the IP Protection Act?
Yes.
And how do you feel about it?
I mean, I can understand where they're coming from, so I'm not against it. But I can see why they're doing it.
Yeah. Do you believe it violates our freedom of speech?
I don't believe it, because it's you know, the whole copyright. If it's somebody else's lyrics and you're putting them on, you know, it's not coming from you personally. So that's why I can kind of agree to what they're trying to do. But it's not really, you know, you can put other things. If you want to write your own song and put it on there, then that's you know, no big deal.
Basically what the IP Protection Act would do. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
So what it does, it basically bans you from a website if you post a copyrighted article of like music or
Something like
show.
download music.
Yeah, it's basically like that, but to the extreme. So how do you feel about that?
I actually like to download stuff myself, so I mean, I think they get paid enough money, so I'm cool with doing some songs every now and then.
Do you believe that it would violate our freedom of speech?
No. Yeah, it would.
Do you have a Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Tumblr account?
I have a Facebook account.
How long have you had it?
Got about 3 years.
Okay. Do you ever post song lyrics or cover songs on it?
Sometimes, yeah.
How do you feel if that website banned you because you posted lyrics or covered a song?
Well, if I post it as it's my own thought, then I can understand why I'd be faced with being blocked as it, but if I'm actually saying who said it, then that's unright, and that's going against my freedom of speech.
Have you ever heard of the IP Protection Act?
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
Actually, it's kind of stupid, but at the same time I can actually understand it. It's when it's coming to putting other people's thoughts online and basing them as your own, I can understand where it would come into play, but in other words, I kind of say that it's kind of offset.
Okay. Do you believe it violates our freedom of speech?
Yes, I believe it's against our freedom of speech because we're actually entitled to our own opinions and what is on our brain, so we're allowed to say whatever we want, just as long as we actually give credit to those who are the ones who made it.
Do you have a Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Tumblr account?
I do.
Do you ever post song lyrics on there?
I have, yes.
How would you feel if that website banned you because you posted those lyrics?
I would be upset because I don't feel like that deserves to get banned from the website for.
That's basically what the IP Protection Act would do. Have you ever heard of it before?
Nope.
Alright, how do you feel about it now that you know what it would do?
I don't like it one bit.
Do you believe that it violates our freedom of speech?
I sure do.
Take a look around you. How many people use the technology of today? How many the internet? And how many more use the internet to express their ideas, their art? Southern California is highly centered on social networking, let alone the world. Do the people support what the IP Protection Act stands for? Your people have spoken, government. Don't take our free speech.